morning students. Now we will see about the integrating circuit 8-bit D2A converter. So your integrating circuit 8-bit D2A converter is nothing but a monolithic converter where we are going to have a monolithic digital to analog converter which is going to consist of your R2R ladder network, your switches and the feedback resistor. And this monolithic DACs are available for 8-bit, 10-bit, 12-bit, 14-bit and 16-bit resolution from various manufacturers. So the MC1408L is nothing but an 8-bit DAC with a current output. So if I am going to use a Signetics IC, that is for SE or NE5018, this is also an 8-bit DAC but with the output voltage there. So here we can have hybrid D2A converters where the hybrid D2A converters are available in Datel or DAC in Hertz. So here we can have the series, that is the current as well as voltage output can be got out of this hybrid D2A converters. So here we are going to use a typical 8-bit DAC 1408 which is going to be compatible with your TTL and your CMOS logic, where the settling time is going to be around 300 nanoseconds. So here we know that settling time is when the digital input is going to be given, for the output to settle to a stable one is going to be called as the settling time there. So it is going to have 8 input data lines. Since it is an 8-bit DAC, it has 8 input data lines D1 through D8, where D1 is the MSB bit and D8 is going to be the LSB bit. So here it requires, for the operation of the circuit, it requires 2 milliamperes reference current for the full scale input and 2 power supplies are required for this operation. So VCC is going to be around plus 5 volts and VE is going to be minus 5 volts there. So the VE can range from minus 5 volts to minus 15 volts also. So the total reference current source is going to be determined by the resistance we have R14 and the voltage reference VR, which is going to be equivalent to your VR by R14. So here this the resistance R14 is going to decide the reference current source there. So if I am going to choose my R14 value to be 2.5 kilo ohms and the reference voltage to be 5 volts, then in that case my total reference current is going to be 2 milliamps there. So the resistance R15 is going to be equivalent to R14. Why? Because to match the input impedance of the reference source, we are making a R15 to be equivalent to R14. So the output current I0 is going to be calculated as I0 is equivalent to VR by 2 R power 14 R14 into, that is the maximum current source, into summation I is equivalent to 1 to 8 Di 2 power minus I, where Di is nothing but the digital data, where the digital data can be either 0 or 1. For a full scale input D8 through D1 all should be 1. So here we can calculate what is going to be the reference current there. So we know that I0 is equivalent to, your reference voltage is 5 volts and the R14 resistance is going to be 2.5 kilo ohms there. And summation I is equivalent to 1 to 8, your Di into 2 power I. So Di is nothing but 1 into 2 power I is 2 milliamps. So here in this case, if we are going to calculate when all the bits are going to be 1, then if I am going to calculate, it is going to be around 1.992 milliamps there. So this is nothing but 2 milliamps, and if I calculate this and it is 255 by 256, that is nothing but 1.992 milliamps there. So the output is nothing but 1 LSB less than the full scale reference current. The full scale reference current is 2 milliamps, but the output is only 1.992 milliamps, which is 1 LSB less. So the output voltage for this full scale input is going to be V0 is equivalent to 2 milliamps into 255 divided by 256 into, this is your I0 value, that is 1.992 into R. R is nothing but 5 kilo ohms we have used in the feedback resistance there. So that means that the output voltage is 9.961 volts. So the general output voltage is going to be given as V0 is equivalent to VR by R14 into RF into D1 by 2 plus D2 by 4 plus D3 by 8 till D8 by 256. So here this 1408 DAC, it can be calibrated for your bipolar ranges there. So that means that it can accept data between minus 5 volts to plus 5 volts there. So how it can accept data is by adding a resistance RB between the output of your DAC and your V reference voltage there. So the resistance RB is going to supply a current of 1 milliamps. So here in this case VR, we know the reference voltage is going to be 5 volts and RB is going to be 5 kilo ohms. That means the reference current is going to be 1 milliamps is going to be the current, and this current is going to flow to the current is going to be the output in the opposite direction of the current, which is going to be generated by the input signal there. So therefore the output current for the bipolar operation can be denoted as I naught dash. So I naught dash is equivalent to, so here we say that this is your DAC output. So DAC output current is going to flow like this. So because of the reference voltage, my current is going to flow like this. So this is going to be your I naught current. This is your I naught output current, and this is going to be your output. This is current that is going to flow because of this RB resistance. So if I'm going to take it as I1, so if I'm going to apply my KCL, your KVL, so here in this case, my I naught current, this is your I naught dash is going to be the output current there. So this is the I current because of this resistance RB. So if I apply the KVL, it is going to be your input current is nothing but I is equivalent to your output current generated because of the binary input, and this I naught dash is nothing but the current that is going to be flowing. Here in this case, it is going to be flowing because of the resistance RB. So here in this case, your I naught dash is nothing but I minus I naught. Or here it is in the opposite direction there, this will flow in other opposite direction. So I cannot add I naught plus I dash. So incoming currents are going to be this one, and these are going to be the outgoing currents. So in this case we can write I naught dash is equivalent to I naught minus VR by RB. So I naught plus VR by RB is, so this is your income, this is going to be your outgoing current. So all are going to be your outgoing currents there. So you can write I naught is equivalent to the current that is going to flow is going to be this direction there, I naught dash. So here we can write this, so we can write this as your, this is the current direction here I naught dash, and your total current I plus I naught dash is equivalent to I naught. So that means that my I naught dash is equivalent to I minus I naught, or I naught minus your I. I is nothing but VR by RB. So here I naught is, we have already found that it is VR by R14 into summation I is equal to 1 to 8 di 2 power minus I minus VR by RB. So for the binary word, if I am going to take the binary word to be all 0, that means that it is going to have 0 input there. So 0 input means this parameter is going to become 0. So when this parameter becomes 0, here in this case we can write your V naught is nothing but I naught dash into RF. So I naught dash into RF is nothing but your I naught minus VR by RB into RF. This is your I naught. So this we are writing that I naught dash value into RF. We know that if the input is going to be all zeros, my I naught is going to be 0. 0 minus VR is 5 volts, RB is 5 kilo ohms, and RF is going to be 5 kilo ohms there. That means this is 1 milliamps into 5 kilo ohms is going to be minus 5 volts. So when all the inputs are going to be 0, my output is going to be minus 5 volts there. For the binary input word 1 0 0, that is where the MSB bit is going to be 1, the output is going to become your V naught is equivalent to your I naught dash into RF. I naught dash is nothing but I naught minus VR by RB. So what is I naught? I naught is VR by R14 into D1 by 2. Only the first term alone is going to be there. Minus VR by RB into RF. So if I am going to substitute, VR is 5 volts, R14 is 2.5 kilo ohms into 1, D1 is going to be 1, so 1 by 2 minus 5 volts divided by 5 kilo ohms, the whole thing into 5. That means this is 1 milliamps and this is 1 milliamps into 5 is going to be 0 volts there. So here for binary input, when the MSB bit is going to be 1, my output is going to be 0 volts. And if my binary input word is going to be all ones, in that case my output is going to be VR by R14 into 255 divided by 256 minus VR by RB into RF. So we know that this term is nothing but 1.992 milliamps, and this is going to produce 1 milliamps there. So 1.992 milliamps minus 1 milliamp into 5, that is nothing but 4.960 volts I will be getting. The maximum output voltage when I am going to get, when all the inputs are going to be 1, it is going to be 4.960 volts. So this is your 1408 D2A converter where the output voltage, so these are your binary inputs where D1 is going to be the MSB bit and D8 is going to be the LSB bit there. So here in this case your fourth pin is your output pin and the current is going to flow into the D2A converter there. So your VCC voltage that is going to be required here is plus 5 volts and VEE we are going to take it as minus 5 volts there. And this is your R14 resistance which is going to provide the necessary reference current for your 1408 IC there. And here this I0 current is going to flow in this direction, so that is why your V0 is going to be positive. So here we are going to have I0 dash into RF. This is in unipolar range. So here in this case, if I am going to go for a bipolar circuit, only modification is between the V reference and the output terminal, I will be connecting a 5k ohm resistance there. Where this 5k ohm resistance is your RB, that is your 5k, and I am going to have a current through this 5k ohm resistance as 1 milliamps there. So the current that is flowing to the feedback is going to be I0 dash and this is I0. So now I can calculate what is your I0 dash. So I0 dash is nothing but your total current I0 minus the current that is going to flow from this reference source there. Thank you.